Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Gabe, and today I'm going to show you how I took my entertainment center that I had back in college and repurposed it into a bar, or bar cart, or bar setup. Something to hold our drinks. So, let's get to it. Okay, so jumping right in, here's the entertainment center before. Nothing was too much wrong with it, a little dings here and there, but it was mainly dusty and overall just needed an update. And as you could tell, Ryder wasn't impressed. The next thing to do was to remove the hardware from one of the doors. Did want to keep one just so it could be more for storage. And then I went in and filled those holes with some wood filler just because I was going to paint over it and didn't want those showing. Next was just to clean and wipe down the entertainment center. So I took out the shelves, the shutter door thing, and just used a general cleaner to wipe it all down. And then I went and wiped down the rest of the entertainment center. Since this is a laminate style, it's not real wood, the guy at the department store, he told me I actually did need to sand this down. So I took an 80 grit sandpaper block and just sanded as much as I could down. Next, it was time to prime. I used a Bullseye tube multi-purpose primer, and one thing I would say is be mindful when you are painting the shutters. I noticed that I used a little bit too much paint and it just started to clump up, and it was just a little bit of a hassle down the road when I had to go back and scratch it all out. While the shelves and door were drying, I then started going and priming the rest of the entertainment system. Next, it was time to paint. I went with a Behr chalk paint. Again, I just liked the finish of it. It was just kind of a matte finish, but the blue, it was kind of a cobalt blue really, and it just looked amazing. And as you can see, I actually did this inside. When I actually started working on this, it was during the snowpocalypse of Texas. So do I recommend doing it inside? Absolutely not. I am still to this day scratching off paint from our floors. So that's cool. And after the 2 coats of paint, this was the end result. After everything was dry, I just simply attached the hardware back to it. Like I said before, make sure you're being mindful of making sure the paint does not clump up. I did have to go through here and scrape out the paint just so it could actually fit back in. Next, it was time to install the wine rack that I got off of Amazon. It was very affordable, highly recommended. It was easy to install, so I can drop the link down in the description box below if you would like to pick that up. I also recommend having someone there to help you. Shout out to the fiance for coming through. And I finally got a drill bit set, so I decided to take one of the shelves that was going to go on the right side and actually turn it into a tray. And another thing that I learned is don't put your video stand on the surface that you are working on. But after the holes were drilled, I had some extra drawer knobs that I used that I thought looked really cool with it. And I just simply screwed them on, and that made our makeshift tray. Then it was time to put in just the final touches. I ordered some wine glasses off of Amazon, as well as a wine rack. I really like the natural wood compared or contrasting to the bright blue color, so I thought it would really stand out. Then I put in the pegs to hold up our new shelf, or tray, not shelf. It is now a tray. And this was the final result. Like I said, I really am excited about how this one turned out. The color, I'm obsessed with that color. It's one of my favorite colors. All right, everyone, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said before, I am so excited with how this turned out. It really does add a big pop of color in our space. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.